wake up in fear lummox every day of my life. Every day of my life. Hello, everybody.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. And the
I can't skip.
hours of my life.
They can't see you anyway. See, I got the camera like this now.
Good, I love it. Best day. They gonna see this when I.
They can see your hand right now.
Yeah. Like if I come actually hug you. I love it. You actually did something. I'm proud of you. Welcome to 2025.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was thinking we could do a stream with this new setup and use these as our microphones and do it in the theater room. And just do like a talking stream.
Possibly. What's awkward?
What's awkward? Oh, they think we hate each other or some shit like that.
We don't.
No, I don't hate you.
You are the one.
Oh my God, Emperor Septim, Uriel Septim. What did they do to you, my boy? This motherfucker looks like he smoked like 1,500 Marlboro Reds. God, dude, he looks like the creepy fucking uncle you hide in the back room. Like, don't let Uncle Larry out with the kids around. Like, look at this motherfucker. Look at the state of my boy.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next.
Why am I so loud?
Leading me out of the city.
Oh my, sorry about that.
By chance, the entrance to
the oh shit.
Your cell.
Let me turn shit down here. Give me a second. Looking rough as usual, pimp. I know. I have not been taking care of myself. I play Siege still. I just don't play it on stream because of like people just fuck with me and just like give my stream away and stuff like that. And then I got laid out. What's your inspiration for your character? My wife. All my characters are variations of my wife. Austin, dude, thank you for the $15. Do you stream on a set time? I want to watch more regularly. I do not, Austin. My sleep schedule is fucked, boy. Like, I had to make Kelly upset to stream today. Because, like, she was busy cleaning the kitchen and everything, doing all the good wife stuff. And then I get up and come straight to stream Oblivion. I'm like, it's Oblivion Day. She did not appreciate that. Dude, the lighting is gorgeous. My sleep schedule is probably going to be terrible for years to come. Papa Nips! Low-key feel sorry for you giving up that locale maybe because you're afraid of being held accountable to your peers. No, not that. There's other stuff. I just don't want to get into it. Billy Joe, can you time out some of these people with the troll stuff? Thank you, girl. Son of a bitch, dog. Ugh. But I'm wasting time, but like all video games is generally a big waste of time, man. I'm having fun. Sir, do you think for another thought? Did you ever create the Liquid? Did you create these Liquid Richie videos? I thought they were trolls, but they look legit. No, I did not. I don't know when Keem is paying me.
We failed. I failed.
God, that beer is terrible looking. You have a patchy gray beard. Why are you talking?
That door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading.
I kind of want to do restoration, but like, let's not. Let's see what else we got here. I don't think I want to take athletics as a major skill.
Guest.
You think the thumbnail guy's a troll? I'm the thumbnail guy. What are you talking about? I made that shitty thumbnail.
You must get the amulet to John.
I've been playing too much Lords of the Fallen. I've been like, oh, I can't go in the water. That'll kill me. Audio's quite delayed. Yeah, dude, I don't know why it does this. Let me fix it. Thank you for bringing it up. I might need to, like, take my capture card out and reseed it. Billy Joe is going to get a lion's share of anything that gets sold at the store. Oh, I was going to talk about cars. Oh. All right. American V8 versus electric cars. Where do I start with this? I was a kid from the 80s and I grew up in the 90s. So I got to see like the evolution of the cellular phone or the mobile phone in general. When I was a kid, my grandfather was a heavy duty diesel mechanic and he had this car phone that he had. It was like it was a big satellite phone made by Motorola. It was in a box. He had to check it out at work and he would bring it home sometimes. So I got to see him use it every now and then. It was just this big unwieldy thing. And one of the things that I noticed as I was growing up is that people didn't really like mobile phones, right? One of the things that I've actually heard is like, why would I want to make a phone call while I'm outside, right? As a state. And I'm telling you this because as we know right now, mobile phones are the hottest thing on the planet. Everybody has a mobile phone. Everybody couldn't imagine their life without a phone that they can carry around and talk to people outside. And people generally are afraid of change. They don't want change. They want to know what they're familiar with. That's why I'm playing Oblivion Remastered right now. And the electric car kind of falls into the same thing, right? Like the electric car is something new. It's different than the petrol car and every other aspect of life. Let me point this out, right? There's generally 200 plus parts in a combustion engine that makes, and all of it works to make a shaft spin to put power to the wheels, right? Every other thing in your life that needs to put energy to make a shaft spin is electric, right? You wouldn't want a gas-powered beard trimmer or like a gas-powered refrigerator or like a gas-powered stove oven. Well, stoves do get gas-powered, but like different type of gas. But anything that requires something to spin, you don't want to put gasoline into it because gasoline's loud. It has a lot of exhaust. There's a lot of downside to gasoline, right? It's not very energy efficient. Gasoline loses a lot of energy to heat. So like electric cars would be the next step because like almost everything that needs to spin a shaft that isn't a car uses electricity to do it. The issue with that is energy. It's an energy issue. It's a lifestyle issue, meaning that let's think about it this way, right? Gas stations. Gas stations have been around since the turn of the century. And because gas stations have been around before GPS was created, gas stations have to be fucking big, bright, and noticeable. When you go to a gas station, there's usually a big sign telling you the gas prices. There's this huge awning that covers you from the rain so you can pump your gas. There's these big signs that are usually very bright, vibrant colors that want you to come in and buy stuff. But if you go find a supercharger or Electrify America station, you don't get none of that. You don't get an awning. You don't get Electrify America prices hanging out on the side of the freeway. They're tucked away behind a building. Why? Because they were made in the age of GPS. Like you can just find a GPS. You can find an electric charger with your GPS. So I have been on the record saying that I dislike electric cars. And the reason I dislike electric cars is because the main reason electric cars are not ready for natural consumption yet. And I don't think they ever will be because they don't cover the bases that gas cars currently cover, which means they're not good at trade, right? Elon Musk proved me wrong when I said you'll never see the Cybertruck come out. And he probably should have proved me right because the Cybertruck is a joke. It literally has a front bumper that's glued on. It has a back bumper that is made of has an aluminum casing on it that breaks before its natural towing capacity because the Cybertruck is rated at 11,000 pounds. The bumper comes off the back with the hitch at 10,549 pounds. So like it can't even make the tow rating that is rated for. You have parts flying off it left, right, and center. They basically cut the price $30,000. So anybody that bought the Cybertruck, the Centennial edition of the Cybertruck or whatever the fuck it is, the first edition, are just lost $30,000 to $40,000 right off the rip. Government slowly taking up subsidies for like those 7-amp chargers and like things in that way. So all this is talking about like the American V8. And I said the American V8 is going to come back because if you go look at Dodge sells probably the most V8s that aren't in a truck, right? Like if you had to go look, I think the Charger and like the fucking Challenger are the best selling like V8 car in America. And they did away with the Hemi and they were going to put it with the Hurricane, but no, they're going to quickly bring it back because the issue is nobody wants to date the electric Charger. Nobody. They can't give them away. Some banks won't even finance them. There's some banks that won't finance electric cars in general. And the reason for that is because they lose their value so readily. And because they all have a lifespan, right? If you go buy a new Toyota Camry right now and you take care of it, a Toyota Camry is going to be around 15 years from now, and it will still work similar to the way it worked when it drove off the lot. Electric car, not so much. Electric car has about a 10-year lifespan before the batteries burn themselves out, and then you have to buy a new car because changing the batteries is not efficient enough. There's no easy swap on the batteries, and they have a lot of rare minerals in them and things of that nature. And there's also a lot of high demand for other things such as cellular phones, cameras, anything, tablets, anything to do with any kind of lithium battery technology. Electric cars are a better car. They're more efficient. They're quieter. They don't pollute as much, but they don't have the energy density to take over the needs that they're trying to replace. And that's the problem with it. And that's the reason like the American V8 is going to come back because people don't want to invest in the electric car because the electric car doesn't fit their daily needs. You can go on YouTube right now and search up stories of people that bought like the Ford Lightning and then it's like, oh, a gas F-150 is actually better for my lifestyle. Which there's a thought process in the community that lithium batteries are as good as they possibly can be right now. Like there is no better battery technology that's coming. What about Chinese flying cars? That doesn't exist. I mean, if it does, it would never make it a thing. You'll never see a flying car, and I can tell you why you'll never see a flying car. One, you can't police it, right? Like, how are you going to police a flying car? Like, how are you going to keep like boundaries and international shipping lanes and everything like that? Right now, like planes have to have a whole intricate system to make sure they don't run into each other, and airspace is protected. If you have a flying car, people can just fly across anywhere to deliver drugs or other things like that. Like flying cars just never going to exist. It's too hard to police. Let's see. Dude, you act like 400 pounds is something tough for a car to do. My truck does 2,200 pounds. It doesn't care that I'm in the car. Just doesn't care. It doesn't even affect the gas mileage. And you're over here like, look how fat you are. You act like I'm driving a fucking Geo Metro or like one of those Ford Fiestas. I mean, I can drive a Camaro at 415 pounds pretty easily. I drive a 2009 Impala at 415 pounds very comfortably. Like, it's only when you get to, like, the really small cars is when you run into an issue of being a fat boy. Japanese cars are overrated. Some of them are. Do I think Keemstar cheated on Brantley? No. I'm almost certain they have an open relationship.
Interest you in some of my...
The dragonfires
Sir Slaughter, bud. You got a picture of me on your profile picture right now. You must like that I'm 400 pounds. You think I'm sexy or some shit.
The Emperor was aware of. From time to time,
I do not have a Discord.
Progress. It seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Cutty.
His name is Martin.
There you go. All right, boys. I might have to cut this one short. The Braves game's on. We're trapped in this fucking mine. For some reason. We're going to cut it off right here. Looks like this stream's getting deleted.